Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on SABC3. We're joined this morning by physiotherapist Carla Jansson, chatting about back and musculoskeletal pains. And so we're asking you to give us a call on 0839133728 if you happen to be suffering with these. In fact, we have Lungile on the line right now, joining us from Mandalay. Good morning, Lungile. What is your question for Carla?
Good morning. My problem whenever I wake up in the mornings, I'm experiencing these pains each and every time I wake up. Even if I didn't sit down on the computer, every time when I wake up, there's this pain. It's very painful, and I don't know what to do about them.
Where is your back pain? Is it lower down?
It's sometimes right at the bottom of the body, and sometimes right at the back of below the shoulders.
Okay.
So often after a night of sleeping, we have discs which sit in between the... So if that's your bones there, in between you get little discs which are sponge-like little cushions, yeah? And when you sleep after a night, they become quite stiff. So the most basic exercise which I can recommend is, before you even get out of bed in the morning, lying flat on your stomach, you put all the weight through your arms, and it's almost like the yoga, the cobra move, where you curve upwards like this. And you just do it 8 times. And what happens is that the disc moves forward, backwards, becomes a little bit more mobile, and it's then a lot easier for you to get out of bed. So that's one of the basic things I can recommend. It's called Mackenzie extension, if you Google it. Very effective exercise. But generally it's because of a sedentary 8 hours in the bed.
Oh, right.
Isn't it because maybe the bed that I'm using doesn't have a base, it's a slate bed? Isn't that the cause of the back pains?
Wow.
Well, yeah, a mattress is very important. I mean, something that's too soft is not great. So you need a fairly firm mattress as such, and sleeping with a pillow underneath your knees. So the best sleeping position is on your back, pillow under your knees, and then you sort of flatten your spine just before you fall asleep. But we all turn at night, but ideally train yourself to sleep on your back.
All right, Lungile, thank you very much for that very interesting question. And also during the ad break, we were talking to Maurice Page. So obviously he trains a lot, and he says that he experiences lower back pains. Could it just sometimes be from strain of exercise?
Yes, I think there's a big trend towards kettlebells and pushing weights, and the more I see every single day, people are actually damaging their backs. They're picking up weights where most people can't do a single leg squat. If I say stand up and do it, most people cannot do.
Okay.
You know, actually hold their body weight. So I really firmly believe in body weight functional training, you know, which is a single leg squat. You're planking, and pushing those before you go pick up 60 kilos or 160 kilos.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask is, you know, I usually hear people say, oh, click my back, and then, you know, this happens, and then, and then they feel amazing. Is that a healthy thing to do? Is that a good thing to do?
I'm probably a more modern physio than most people. I do believe in chiropractics as well. I do work with 2 chiros together. So there are times where it's good to get your alignment back into position. So doing it yourself is maybe not the most ideal situation. It's better to see a professional. But sometimes you do need that realignment.
And just finally, bring it all together in our topic of musculoskeletal pain. What's the best form of treatment, would you say?
If you have an ache or a niggle or a pain that's affecting your daily sort of quality of living, go get it treated. It may just take 1 session. Actually, a good physio should sort it out in 1 or 2 sessions. And then after that, it's doing basic little things. Sitting if you've got an 8-hour job at a computer, you know, hang an elastic band behind the back of a door, and every time you need to go to the toilet, you pick up and you do 10 pullbacks, so that you're doing the opposite of what you're doing at a computer. So you pullbacks, 10 of that, or you sit in a Pilates ball. So all the guys at Deloitte's, I buy these big Pilates balls, and I say, you know, every 2 hours sit for 20 minutes on a ball, just so that you're forced to, because if you're not going to sit upright, you're going to fall off the ball. So it's sort of a win-win situation.
Yeah, so developing those healthy habits.
Just build it into your normal day, you know.
Very interesting stuff. Carla, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it, and I hope that you certainly learned something from it. Now, Graham and Ewan are always looking for the next challenge, if you know them like we do. So Omo Auto teamed up with Bosch to ensure that they have a series of challenges that'll keep them occupied. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be showing you Graham and Ewan going head-to-head for the title of Omo Auto Challenge winner. And of course, when you have Omo Auto and Bosch, you have fast stain removal and even faster washing time, which means there's no time limit to the amount of fun that can be had. But I think right now it's best to say, may the best man win. Go round 1!